Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel KSS Gurukul. Today we will discuss chapter 4 of class 7 math, that is simple equations. Before that, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. First, let's know what is an equation. An equation is a condition on a variable. It is a mathematical statement showing the equality of two expressions by the sign equal to between them, which indicates the value of the left hand side of equal to sign is equal to the value of right hand side of it. For example, 5x minus 3 is equal to 4. 4a divided by 2 is equal to 5b. A plus 3b minus 4 is equal to 12, like this. Here x, a and b are variables. We have already learned in class 7 that variable is a number that have no fixed value. It is changeable. For example, if we take the value of the number 5, it is always 5. Its value will never change. It is a constant. But a variable can take any value. That means it can represent any number. We can use any alphabet like A, B, P, Z, N, etc. to represent a variable. However, two expressions with greater than or lesser than sign between them do not form an equation. For example, 9 is greater than 5. 2x plus 7 is less than 8. 3p divided by 9 is greater than 2 are not equations, because here the values on both sides are not equal. Now, as the value of the left hand side of an equation is equal to the value of the right hand side of it, we can say in an equation containing a variable, the value of the variable must satisfy the equation. Thus, getting the solution of an equation means finding the value of variables that satisfy the equation. Note that by interchanging the LHS with RHS, the equation does not change. It remains the same. By using variables, we can solve complex problems more easily. And for this, first we have to set up an equation and then solve it to find the variable, that is the unknown. So let's first discuss setting up an equation. Let's understand it through a problem from your textbook. Lakshmi's father is 49 years old. He is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. We have to set up an equation. Let Lakshmi's age be x years. Then 3 times Lakshmi's age will be equal to 3x. Lakshmi's father is 4 years older than 3 times Lakshmi's age. Thus, age of Lakshmi's father will be 3x plus 4. Now, as age of Lakshmi's father is already known, that is 49 years, we can write 3x plus 4 equal to 49. Thus, the equation is set. 3x plus 4 is equal to 49 is the equation. Using this method, we can set up equations for any given problem. Now, let's write some statements from your textbook as equations. For statement, the sum of numbers x and 4 is 9. Equation is x plus 4 is equal to 9. For statement, 2 subtracted from y is 8. Equation is y minus 2 is equal to 8. Equation for 10 times a is 70 is 10a is equal to 70. and for the number b divided by 5 gives 6. Equation is b divided by 6 is equal to 5. Reversely, we can also write equations in statement form. Next, solving an equation, that is finding the value of variable in an equation. Take the same example. We have already set up an equation, that is 3x plus 4 is equal to 49. Now we can either solve it by trial and error method as we have learned in class 6, or we can also solve it by systematic method, which is a better option. In this class, we will learn how to solve an equation by systematic method. Before that, we should know a rule about the equation. If we will do the same mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division with same number of both sides of an equation, the equality will hold, that is, will not change. In simple words, we can add, subtract, multiply and divide the same number on both sides of equation, and the equality will still hold. That is, the value of both sides of the equation will remain equal as it is. For example, here we have an equation 3x plus 4 is equal to 49. Now, if we will add 3 on both sides, the equality will still hold. That is, 3x plus 4 plus 3 is equal to 49 plus 3. And if we subtract 3 on both sides, the equality will still hold. That is, 3x plus 4 minus 3 is equal to 49 minus 3. Likewise, if we will divide both sides with 2, the equality will still hold. That is, 3x plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 49 divided by 2. In the same way, we can multiply both sides with any number. For example, 5. And the equality will still hold. That is, 5 into 3x plus 4 is equal to 5 into 49. However, by doing different mathematical operations with same number or same mathematical operations with different number on both sides of an equation, equality will not hold. For example, if we will multiply 3 on LHS and add 3 on RHS of an equation, then equality will not hold. Similarly, if we will multiply 5 on LHS and 3 on RHS of an equation, then also equality will not hold. Next, the steps to solve an equation. First step to solve an equation is doing appropriate mathematical operations on both sides of the equation with appropriate number so that the expression containing variable would reduce to the variable only. For example, take the equation 3x plus 4 is equal to 49. Here the expression containing variable is 3x plus 4, and to reduce it to variable only, that is x, first we have to subtract 4 from it to get 3x. But we cannot subtract 4 from LHS only, because by this equality will not hold. Thus, we will subtract 4 both sides from LHS and RHS and get 3x plus 4 minus 4 is equal to 49 minus 4. Simplifying it, we will get the equation 3x is equal to 45. Next, we will divide both sides of the equation with 3. And by this, we can reduce the LHS to x. Thus, we get 3x divided by 3 is equal to 45 divided by 3. Simplifying it, we get x is equal to 15. This is the solution. Let's take another example. Take an equation 3p by 4 is equal to 6. Multiplying both sides by 4, we get 3p by 4 into 4 is equal to 6 into 4. That implies 3p is equal to 24. Now dividing both sides by 3, we get 3p divided by 3 is equal to 24 by 3. That implies p is equal to 8. This is the solution. We can also check the solution by putting it back into the solved equation. Let's check it in the equation. We got p is equal to 8 as the solution to the equation 3p by 4 is equal to 6. Now putting 8 in place of p, we get LHS is equal to 3 into 8 by 4 is equal to 24 by 4 is equal to 6 equal to RHS. Thus the solution is correct. We can also solve this equation in a more systematic way. That is, instead of doing mathematical operations on both sides of an equation, we can transpose. That is, move a number from one side to another. However, by this, we have to change the signs of the numbers. But in this class, we will apply transposition only for addition and subtraction. Thus, a number carrying plus sign will change to minus, and the number carrying minus sign will change to plus. For example, take the equation 3x plus 4 is equal to 49. Now, the plus sign of number 4 will be changed to minus while transposing or moving from LHS to RHS. Thus, we will get 3x is equal to 49 minus 4. That is equal to 45. Likewise, transposing the number 2 in equation y minus 2 is equal to 8, we will get y is equal to 8 plus 2. Let's solve another equation from your textbook using transposition method. 10p plus 10 is equal to 100. Transposing 10 to RHS, we get 10p is equal to 100 minus 10, or 10p is equal to 90, or p is equal to 90 by 10, that is equal to 9. From solution to equation. Next, let's learn how to form equations from the solution, the reverse of what we learnt. Note that for one equation there is one solution, but for one solution there are many equations. To form equations from solution, we just have to do same mathematical operations with same number on both sides of the solution. For example, in equation 3x minus 5 is equal to 1, the solution is x is equal to 2. Now we have to do same mathematical operations with same number on both sides of the solution. That is, x is equal to 2 to get as many as equations. Let's multiply both sides by 4. Thus, we will get 4x is equal to 4 into 2, or 4x is equal to 8. Then subtract 5 on both sides. That is, 4x minus 5 is equal to 8 minus 5, or 4x minus 5 is equal to 3. This is an equation with solution x is equal to 2. Likewise, we can add 4 both sides and then divide by 3 to get x plus 4 divided by 3 is equal to 2 plus 4 divided by 3, or x plus 4 divided by 3 is equal to 6 by 3, or x plus 4 divided by 3 is equal to 2. This is another equation with solution x is equal to 2. In this way, we can form as many as equations we want from one solution. We can also make number puzzles with solution x is equal to 2 from these equations. For first equation, 4x minus 5 is equal to 3 number puzzle is, and number is multiplied by 4 and then 5 is subtracted from it, and the result is 3. What is the number? For second equation, x plus 4 divided by 3 is equal to 2 number puzzle is, first add 4 to a number and then divide the sum by 3. The result is 2. Now what is the number? Let's make a number puzzle with solution 11. Let's the variable is y, and thus we get y is equal to 11. Multiplying both sides by 2, we get 2y is equal to 22. Now subtracting 7 from both sides, 2y minus 7 is equal to 22 minus 7, or 2y minus 7 is equal to 15. Thus, the number puzzle is first multiply the number by 2 and then subtract 7 from the product. The result is 15. Now, what is the number? Practical applications. Now, we will use this knowledge to solve problems from practical situations. There are 2 steps for it. First step, form an equation corresponding to such situation. Second step, solve the equation. Let's understand it through some examples from your textbook. The teacher tells the class that the highest mark obtained by a student in her class is twice the lowest mark plus 7. The highest score is 87. What is the lowest score? Let's first form an equation. For this, we have to assume a variable for the unknown number, that is the asked lowest one. Let the lowest score is x. Thus, twice the lowest score plus 7 means 2x plus 7. Now, it is equal to the highest score, that is 87. That means 2x plus 7 is equal to 87. This is the equation. Now we have to solve it to get the solution, which is the lowest score that has been asked. Now transposing the number 7 in equation 2x plus 7 is equal to 87, we will get 2x is equal to 87 minus 7. Thus we get 2x is equal to 80. Now dividing both sides by 2, we get x is equal to 80 divided by 2 is equal to 40. This is the lowest score. Let's verify. According to the given problem, highest mark in class is twice the lowest mark plus 7. Twice the lowest mark plus 7 is equal to 2 into 40 plus 7. That is equal to 87. It is the highest mark. Solution is verified. Another illustration. People of Sundargram planted trees in the village garden. Some of the trees were fruit trees. The another of non-fruit trees was 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. What was the number of fruit trees planted if the number of non-fruit trees planted was 77? Let's first set an equation. Always take a variable for the number that has been asked. S, that is unknown. Thus, let the number of fruit trees planted is y. Now, number of non-fruit trees is equal to 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. That is equal to 3y plus 2. Thus, 3y plus 2 is equal to 77. As number of non-fruit trees planted is known, that is 77. Now we have to solve this equation to get the value of y, which is the number of fruit trees. Now transposing 2 in equation 3y plus 2 is equal to 77, we get 3y is equal to 77 minus 2, or 3y is equal to 75. Dividing both sides by 3, we get y is equal to 75 divided by 3 is equal to 25. This is the number of fruit trees and this is the answer. Let's verify. According to the given problem, number of non-fruit trees is equal to 2 more than 3 times the number of fruit trees. That is equal to 3 into 25 plus 2 equal to 75 plus 2 is equal to 77. Solution is verified. Lastly, let's solve a number puzzle. I am a number. Tell my identity. Take me 7 times over and add a 50. To reach a triple century, you still need 40. Let the asked number is x. Take it 7 times, which is equal to 7x. Next, add 50, which is equal to 7x plus 50. To reach triple century, that is 300, we still need 40. That means 7x plus 50 is 40 less than 300. That is 7x plus 50 is equal to 300 minus 40. Or 7x plus 50 is equal to 260. Now let's solve the problem. Transposing 50, we get 7x is equal to 260 minus 50, or 7x is equal to 210. Dividing both sides by 7, we get x is equal to 210 divided by 7 is equal to 30. This is the answer or the asked number. This was all about this chapter. Thank you for watching. To get more updates about this subject, please subscribe our channel KSS Gurukul.